Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Where today, I thought I might talk about my brother Felix, because Felix is awesome, and I did this painting of sibling hugs, and it seemed like an appropriate background story for this adorable painting of sibling hugs. I mean, what better story could there be for a painting about sibling hugs than how awesome my older brother is, right? So, before we get into this random rant about how awesome Felix is, I'll tell you a little bit about this painting. So, let me look at this painting so I can tell you about it. The idea for this painting came about because my best friend stayed over, just the other night, actually. Last night. No, wait. It was the other night. Anyways. But anyways, and we were gonna draw something because we're both little artsy folks, right? And I decided I wanted to do sibling hugs because that sounded adorable, and Austin told me that I should do it in acrylic paint. So I sketched out some sibling hugs and did the background in watercolor, which is why it's already there as the video starts. And the rest of this is completely in acrylic. And I had lots and lots of fun painting this. I think the part that gave me the most trouble was my hair specifically, because I recently got it cut and I still have no idea how I want to draw it. It's very confusing to me. I forgot my braid now that I'm looking at it, but it's okay. We can pretend it's hidden. It's a very tiny braid now instead of a big fat one. But other than that, the most troublesome part were the skin tones, because they're always too dark. They're still too dark, really, but you know, it's fine. We're still white folks, it's not gonna kill us. But, that's about all I got for the painting. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I decided that we were gonna be cosplaying as Papyrus and Sans from Undertale, because A, we're both Undertale geeks. B, I think he's freaking amazing, just like the Great Papyrus. And C, the other day at school, I just had the innate urge to draw this poor man as Papyrus. I have no idea why. He just needed to be drawn as Papyrus. So here he is as Papyrus. This wasn't the drawing that I planned for him to be as Papyrus, but you know, things happen. So let's talk about Felix now. So I met Felix in 8th grade, I'm pretty sure. So that's 2 years ago now, give or take. I think I met him towards the beginning of my 8th grade year, maybe a little later towards 2nd semester. I don't know, but I met him before Christmas. He was 23 at the time, I was 13, and I met him over Discord. And I remember that I met him on an art server, because I had no idea what Discord was in 8th grade. But I was on DeviantArt is what happened. And someone contacted me on DeviantArt, and they were like, hey, do you like artsy people? Here, you can come discuss art with us on my art server. And I was like, well, what the fuck is Discord? It was very confusing, so I looked it up, and I was like, oh, okay, this seems interesting. So I made a Discord and got on the server, and that's how I met Felix. He happened to be on the server, and I talked to him for a while, and we became good friends. A few months later, I was like, hey Felix, you're my brother now, and he's like, oh, alright. So, now we're siblings, apparently. I am American, and he's German, so he's just my internet sibling, but I love him to absolute bits. Felix is my favorite. Anyways, so I met him in 8th grade, and we've been friends ever since. I really, really liked his art style. He created these characters, they're called Dagger Claws, and they were very fascinating to me. I created the first female Dagger Claw that I'm aware of, at least. I am a pioneer. He's never drawn a female specimen, ever, so I did that. Tarda, my Dagger Claw character, is the first one, and she's apparently canon now in his lore, and I'm like, oh, well, she's part of the canon lore. That's fun. She gets to be KX's little sister. Yay. We were talking a few weeks ago about how he wanted to hop on a draw pile with me, and some other peeps and just draw a bunch of dagger claws, of which Charter would be one because he wanted to get her character design down for stuff, and I was like, oh wow, that sounds pretty cool, let's do that. I will totally draw Poe with you. That sounds amazing. But point is, Felix is awesome. I love Felix. And I don't know why I felt the need to make a ramble about how awesome Felix is, but you know, Felix is awesome, and Felix should know how awesome Felix is. Because Felix is the awesomest. Like, I just want to give the dude hugs, man. All the hugs, make him feel good. Because he's greater than he knows. I know he is. He doesn't know that he is, but I know that he is. He's so much greater than he knows. I wish he knew it more, but he doesn't, so I'll just have to shove it into his brain and make him know it more, you know? He'll have to feel good about himself, and I just love him. I want him to be happy. I want them smiles all over that face. Good ones, and not the ones that he's stuck with all the time, you know? Like, I would be down for smiles and hugs, man. Smiles and hugs. Smiles and hugs are like my lifeblood. I just want to smiles and hugs. Felix needs to be happy because Felix is awesome. Like, genuinely, Felix is my Papyrus, and I want him to feel as great as Papyrus always says he feels. Like, Felix, if you ever watch this, you're great and I love you, and you should feel great because you are great, okay? Get it in your brain, you're great. Know it. Live it. It is your blood, you're great. Ooh, I could talk about Felix's voice, cause I voice chatted with Felix the first time, maybe 3-4 months after we met, and I fell in love with his frickin' voice. Like, he has the best voice. I don't think you understand how amazing his accent is to my southern ass over here from the Americas, right? I don't know what it is about you Europeans and your amazing accents, but you got some amazing talking abilities, I gotta say. And Felix is my favorite. He says that he just can't talk, and he really sucks, and his voice isn't that great. But I'm like, man, I'm from the us. I'm over here across the lake, man. Your voice sounds amazing to me. Just accept it. And he's like, no, and I'm like, but yes. And there was this one time. He sent me some recordings of him singing, because I've been talking about how I wanted to hear him sing, because he was talking about how he does sing sometimes, and I listened to them, and the first one that he sent me was the funniest thing ever, because he was singing, it was really pretty, and I was like, oh my god, this makes me so happy, but then there were cars outside, and they distracted him, and he just started cursing at the cars. And I thought that was the most amazing thing ever. I was sitting in my room and I listened to that recording, that one recording, like 20 million times over the course of the next week and a half. Over and over and over again. It was the only thing I would listen to. And it made me laugh every time. And I have no idea what in the world was going on. But it was amazing to me. I thought it was the best thing ever. Thank you for sending me that, Felix, because it is amazing, and I still have it. I will never let it go. I will cherish it forever. It's still sitting over here somewhere on my laptop. I'm not sure where, but... Well, damn. Mom was yelling about something. Anyways. But the point is, Felix is awesome. Felix should know that, because Felix is fucking awesome. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm happy that you made it this far in the video. If you're still here, I've got links to social media down in the description. You can check out the rest of my art thing, because I sure as hell won't post all of it here on the YouTube. I mean, sometimes it feels like I do, but I don't. The other day, I was going through all of my art and making sure that it was all on a USB instead of all on DeviantArt and stuff. And there are 400 drawings now that have been or will be floating around on the internet. And I was like, oh, geez, it took hours. I mean, but if you want to see the rest of my art, I've got links down in the description. You're welcome to it. I do commissions. Those are on DeviantArt. I don't know if that's linked in the description, but if you head to my page on DeviantArt, it's right there on the front. The commission journal is right there. I need to redo it, because some things that don't need to be up there. Anyways, but thank you all for watching. If you have an opinion about how awesome Felix is, you can comment down below. You can also comment like creepypasta that you might want me to read for you guys, or, you know, whatever else is going on. Comment about what you want to. I try to read them when they come in because I don't get any at all. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!